Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, July 21st, 2010, and this is your daily dose of reptile news. Well, as you can see, I'm using a new camera. I bought a new high-definition camera yesterday, and I'm making the video today. I'm attempting to test it out. We have a new background too. This one only records in 720p as opposed to 1080, so the green screen won't work. Go figure. That's the reason for the new background too. Anyway, it has I'm having problems with the sound, the audio a little bit, and the autofocus seems to be a little crazy. So anyway, yeah, it is what it is. I'm also going to test the direct upload for my video editing software, so I don't know if it'll upload it in the quality that I want. If not, this will probably show up in your subscriptions twice. If it doesn't, then I'll probably delete it and upload it the good old-fashioned way. Anyway, on to the news. You'll notice our first story doesn't really have to do with reptiles. It's just amazing though. This whale jumps out of the ocean and just pulverizes this yacht. Here's the picture. Here's the pictures right up here. I'll also have a link down in the description to go. I put it on the website as well, so you can read the whole story. It's pretty neat. Anyway, moving on to our first reptile-related story. At least apparently some experts were called into Arizona, 2 of them, to remove several snakes from a home. They got a phone call apparently from a frantic woman. Her son had been arrested, I believe it was on drug charges, and they went on to find 10 rattlesnakes, a coral snake, a coach whip, a vine snake, as well as 2 other non-venomous snakes. They also found a fat-tailed scorpion, and according to them, it was too dangerous to deal with, so that scorpion was killed. Also found was a centipede, a black widow, 3 frogs, several dogs, and what they believe to be a trapdoor spider. All the animals, obviously, except for the scorpion, are going to be shipped out to zoos around the country and around the world. And apparently a man was bitten by a venomous snake. I'm not sure exactly what kind of snake, but apparently there was some commotion. He rushed over and found a snake in a pathway and went to pick it up and move it out of harm's way to the side of the path when it bit him. He's recovering. And 19 sea turtles are being shipped off to SeaWorld Orlando to be rehabilitated from the BP oil spill. According to news reports, SeaWorld Orlando has already released 12 turtles that they got from their first batch of rescues from the Gulf of Mexico. And I believe we spoke yesterday about a man from Idaho that was arrested on charges. Apparently he kept 27 rattlesnakes in a 5-gallon bucket. He plans to plead guilty to having more than the legal limit of rattlesnakes. Apparently his plea bargain was to drop the charges of having the snakes in insufficient caging. And a 5-foot-long python was discovered outside of a gas station near some garbage bins in the Bronx. The snake was captured and brought to a shelter. They have no idea how it got there, although we can all pretty much speculate. And a partially eaten dead body was found. Villagers apparently flocked down to see the body when it was discovered by a pond. At first they believed the man was murdered. The lower half of his body, his legs, were missing. Now they're saying after his autopsy and their investigation that they believe he fainted and died of natural causes, at which time monitor lizards had consumed his lower extremities. And an Alabama man was doing some work in his yard Monday morning when he found a 7-foot alligator on his front lawn. Wildlife officials will capture the alligator and move it into its natural habitat and believe it just strayed too far from the river. Well, that has been all your news for this Wednesday, July 21st, 2010. If you'd like to read any more of those stories, those links are right down below here in the description. And as always, my name is Jason White, and now you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other.